What's growing on YouTube? I'm Jackson Taylor for those that don't know me, and today we are going to show you the cheapest possible way to make a raised bed garden. So to do that, first we are going to need, of course, the raised bed at first. And we have our raised beds right there, and we actually got these at like a local manufacturing facility. And basically this is what they use to ship all this stuff in. So
they're just hinge boxes that collapse. They're very simple,
and they just hand these out for free, so we were able to pick some up and create some raised beds with them. So in order to make the raised bed, the first thing that we're going to need is the bottom layer, like what you need in order to make it.
Yeah, so we're going to stack these too high, but the bottom layer, it doesn't really affect your plants. It's just kind of there for drainage. Yeah. And so we don't want to fill it with expensive soil. We want to fill it with as much cheap filler as we can. So what are we going to use, Jackson?
Okay, so we are going to be using these right here. This is actually papaya top, and this is Palo Verde.
Yep, so we're gonna throw them in each of the containers. So let's do that. Got my free manual labor.
Trying to spread it out a little bit. And these we got at like we got these
from a local landscaper.
Yeah, local landscaping place. And then the papaya.
Probably not. All right. And next
we're going to be using.
We have some yard waste that we've collected.
This is just a bunch of dead stuff.
Dead banana leaves, papers from palm trees, and we're just gonna get in there, throw it in there, and then step on it to crush it in. So if you have leaves or wood chips, or anything else dead trees, anything that's fallen, you can even throw your food waste if you have time to do it over time, just to get it ready. But right now we've got just these banana trimmings, some of our other yard waste. A lot of times, just another helpful hint is people will put cardboard down at the bottom. Cardboard is cheap. We don't have grass or weeds or anything that grow up through this area because we've heavily wood chipped it for a few years. But if you want, you can fill it with cardboard. That will help prevent things from popping up. And since it is like the end, there's no more politics going on right now. You can actually use those paper-made political signs. You can put them down there. Some of them are really nice to put the steer manure on top of, if you know what I mean. So we'll get those. We'll get those after we fill up the rest of it. So we're just going to get some more yard waste. We'll be right back after we have that yard waste put in, and we'll show you what it looks like on the bottom layer.
Okay, so here are the after results of the first layer. So what we did was we took a bunch of dead stuff around our yard, logs, anything we could possibly
branches,
find.
Banana leaves, anything that we can find, palm tree, husks, whatever, because this part isn't what our growing media is about.
Even lawn clippings.
Yep.
So now that's just going to be the layer that's going to drain all the water.
Yep. We're not worried about that layer because that layer is not what we're going for.
Yeah. And now it is time to add on to our second layer. And what's kind of nice is these are very easy to stack right on top of each other.
So they have these little grooves.
Yeah, they have these little
and they
hook-like things on the bottom.
They fit in and they stack to each other very, very nicely. And they look pretty professional. So we just gotta.
And that is all you need to do.
So yep, now they're twice as high. And you could not do that bottom layer and just fill up one layer, but part of the nice thing about a raised bed is it helps not break your back. And it also helps with drainage to have another layer. So we'll put that other one on and we'll be right back.
Alright, so we're back. We put the other box on top, and now it's time to start adding our soil. So we are going to be using compost or mulch. You can use just the native soil if you want to. That's just how we do it in our videos, is we use mulch, but native soil won't hurt if you just want to use that.
Yep.
And we will put the price of these in the bottom corner for you.
So you guys can add it up at the end, see how much it all cost.
So first, again, you open the bag. So, gonna get the shovel. It's a very easy way to do this.
I thought it was very easy. Just jam it.
There.
Pop goes the bag.
Cut it there. And you kind of heat it on both sides.
Yeah, that should be good enough.
Okay.
Just go dump it in. All right, let's put the other one in here too.
Dad,
Yep.
can you spread it?
Yeah, we'll spread it after we get the other one in. We'll be right back after we get the other one in.
Alright, so we're back, and we are now going to tell you what we're going to do next. So what we did. So what we did was we took some of this peat moss and some regular...
Sphagnum peat moss.
Yeah. And we took some regular old garden soil. And
So this is locally made. It's not the best, but remember the goal of this wasn't the best. It's the cheapest. So we don't need comments that it's not good soil. We know it's not the best soil you can buy.
It's a cheap thing.
Yeah.
This is a cheap raised
How to do it cheap and still have good results, basically.
Yeah. It's not...
And then we threw in some steer manure and we mixed it all together.
And turned it into this. So we added some water because you need...
Not just some water. We flooded it.
We flooded it basically.
So if you don't flood, if you don't really moisten the peat moss, it doesn't absorb water very well. It's kind of a weird substance. It's very dusty.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it almost repels water if you don't do it right. So we really soaked it, and now we're gonna attempt to put this in the raised bed. You want to move the peat moss first? It might make it easier.
Maybe to this back.
All right, so we'll come over to this side and we'll watch this attempt. It's gonna be fun. All right, here we go. Should be satisfying.
If it actually goes in, yes.
It should. Use your working out strength. Press all the girls.
Oh my gosh.
All right, dump it in. Very nice.
Maybe.
All right, I'll hold it while you get the shovel. You come around that side. Hopefully no one who watches our videos has motion sickness, because it's all over the place today.
It does not want to just come out.
All right, so we're gonna get this out. We're gonna get it all spread out, and then we'll show you the next step. We'll be right back.
Okay, for the last step, we are going to be putting some wood chips in for dry areas for people.
It's good, like for the desert, it keeps the soil from drying out. Now it's kind of a weird thing. You say you want it to be well draining, but you also don't want it to dry out. So wood chips on the top will help with that. You don't need a ton, but we are putting a wheelbarrow full to basically cover the top layer. Okay. That's good enough, Jackson. Just take the wheelbarrow down and spread it out. You have to lift it up there. All right. Now spread it out with your hands. And there you have it. The cheapest possible raised bed garden we could come up with. I think in order to do 2 of this size, it was like $40. So basically $20 a raised bed. So not too shabby. So
If you like this video, please subscribe and we'll see you next time.
and remember, if you want one of these boxes, email us or put your email in our comments. Also, give us 5 subscribers and we'll give you one. Just kidding about the subscribers, but
We love them.
we love them. So just keep them coming. All right, thanks. Bye.